Hey everyone, welcome back to another video unboxing with CustomPCReview.com. My name is Sam, and today we've got an unboxing of a pretty cool new product by the guys over at Cooler Master, and this is the CM Storm QuickFire TK fully backlit mechanical keyboard. So as you can see, this is a compact form factor keyboard. However, it is not actually 10 keyless because there is actually a 10 key here. So what they've actually done is put the arrow keys right here, and then we've got the full 10 key pad there. So this is kind of like a double use arrow key. And you know, a lot of gamers, they don't necessarily use these arrow keys. You know, mostly it's like over here somewhere you're doing WASD or if you're playing League of Legends, you know, QWER or something. So, you know, you're mostly on this side. You don't really need a the arrow keys. So sometimes you might need the 10 keypad. Well, you've got the 10 keypad there. In terms of, let's see, this is a mechanical keyboard, so it's using Cherry MX Blue key switches. These key switches provide you with a clicky, tactile, or both a click and a tactile feedback. So you're getting both auditory and tactile feedback. Fully backlit, of course. We've got multimedia, lighting mode, win-lock keys, compact layout. Like I said, it's a small sized keyboard. We've got NKRO over USB, and you know, for those of you guys who aren't too familiar with keyboards, basically I think over USB, like 6 key rollover, so 6 keys can be simultaneously pushed and registered for Windows. But with NKRO over USB, it's a little circuitry magic that most of the companies are doing these days to basically allow you to push as many keys as you want, and they will all register within Windows. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this keyboard real quick. I don't expect too many accessories with this, but we do have a user's guide. So there it is, how you use it. Those of you guys who are interested, take a look, pause the video, do your thing, and we will move on. So in here we've also got a key puller. This is actually pretty useful if they actually had keys, but they didn't. Yes, they just include a key puller for you. If you want to clean your keyboard or something, this is pretty useful. Otherwise, let's take a look at the keyboard itself. This is actually pretty exciting for me because this is a very unique design. This looks like a custom design kind of keyboard by Cooler Master. So let's go with the cord first. And you can see that we've got a braided cord. This is fairly heavy duty, so definitely will stand up to some abuse. Up here we've got a gold-plated USB connector, and that provides additional resistance to corrosion. Down here we notice that the connector is detachable, so you can actually pull it off. And there are cable routing holes over here, this way, and this side, so you can route your cables and make it look all nice. Back here we've got 2 feet to raise the keyboard. At the bottom we've got 4 of these feet right here to prevent slippage, and that's pretty much it on the bottom. This is a pretty solid keyboard, kind of like the QuickFire Rapid, which was a really solid, really nicely made keyboard. So here's the keyboard itself. You can see actually that looks like they've used a blue background in the back to enhance the blue backlighting on this keyboard. They should all be individually backlit. So yeah, why don't I remove a couple keys? We'll take a look at what it looks like inside and what the switch looks like. So give me a sec, guys. All right, guys, so went ahead and pulled off a couple of the keys for you guys to take a look at. So we've got Cherry MX Blue key switches, so you notice that they're blue. Other colors are like brown, black, red, stuff like that. So this one's blue. This means that you are going to get tactile feedback. You're also going to get auditory feedback. So these are going to be clicky, as you can hear right there. Let's see. We've got individually LED backlit keys. So each one of these things right here are LEDs, which means that the keyboard is going to be brighter. The backlighting, at least, is going to be brighter than keyboards that don't have individually backlit LED keys. So, you know, maybe they'll have one here, here, here or something. And, you know, obviously it's going to be brighter here and then dimmer here. But these actually are individually LED backlit. So it's going to be brighter the whole way through. It's going to be more uniform. And it's just all around going to look better. Back here, also a nice touch. We've actually seen this on the Razer Black Widow 2013. I believe the tournament edition as well. They made the back green, so it looks like Cooler Master made the back here blue, which, you know, helps enhance the blue backlighting. In terms of the stabilizers here, it looks like Cooler Master went with the Cherry MX stabilizers rather than the Co-Star stabilizers, which is generally like a bar. In terms of stabilizers, I mean, I'm more of a fan of Co-Star stabilizers. The bar, because it, you know, it feels more even than the Cherry MX stabilizers, but we'll see how it performs in the full review, which is coming up. Let's kind of walk through up here. We've got a couple of the functions, which is pretty interesting. We've got some media keys here. We've got the more media keys. We've got a Windows lock button, so there's a Windows key. We can actually lock this button so that when you're in game, you don't accidentally like hit the button and then screw yourself over in some game. Otherwise, long shift keys, which are nice. This is good for, you know, first-person shooters. Those of you guys who play first-person shooters, you'll know. Long backspace, I like that, definitely. Long enter key. Very, you know, standard North American layout, so this is definitely good. Up here, we can take a look at the 10 keypad. So instead of just having like, you know, just these arrow keys, and then there's like a little block of like delete and all those random other keys that you have there, or you still have them, delete, you know, end, page down, whatever. Cooler Master has actually gone with the 10 keypad, and it's pretty interesting. They have 2 zeros here. Cool. That is about it for this. So I'm going to go plug this in. We're going to take a look at what this thing looks like in the dark and plugged in and all that stuff. So give me a sec, guys. Alright guys, so went ahead, plugged in the keyboard right here, and this is one of the modes that comes on the keyboard. So as you can see right here, we've got very nice, very even backlighting. The blue background in the back actually works really, really well with the blue LEDs, because you can see that, you know, the colors really pop, at least on this keyboard right here. So it's blue. Now you may notice that a couple keys aren't lit. So right here we've got the function button. But actually what will happen is if you put it into function lock mode, which you just hold the function button for a couple seconds, the function lock will actually light up when it's actually locked. So when the function lock mode is on, you can turn on and off, say, the Windows key right here. You can, you know, change the audio settings, use the media playback keys, and, you know, turn off the LED backlighting as you wish. Otherwise, let's see, these number keys are actually not lit either. So the way that these work is if you hit this numlock key, you'll get these arrows come up. And so when you do have the arrows come up, you'll be able to use the arrows. When you hit the numlock key again, the arrows will go away and you just have use of these keys right here. Otherwise, that is, oh, let's show you guys what how dim or how bright the lights get. So this is the dimmest mode, and then it goes up to about this much brightness. Different modes, so we've got a breathing mode, which is pretty cool. It just gets brighter and dimmer and brighter and dimmer. And finally, the WASD mode, which only lights up the WASD. So if you're using this for, say, first-person shooter or something, and you just want the you just want to be able to find WASD quick, then, you know, obviously this will work great for you. Otherwise, got the full backlit, which looks absolutely fantastic. Full review definitely coming up soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. Should be ready in a little bit. Otherwise, don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/custompcreview. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/custompcreview. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. First thing yet, we got 2 fans, 120mm fans. Got nice big blades and not a whole ton of blades, so that's actually better for static pressure. When you're you know, shopping for fans that, you know, work better with your radiators, you'll actually want something that can, you know, forcefully draw air, which means you'll want something with high static pressure rather than high CFM. So if you can do both, that's great. But